Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about this South Italian traditional meal. In Italian it's called Riso Patate e Cozze, which is rice, potato and mussels. Yeah, so I'm going to be showing you how this is prepared, and I'm going to be leaving all the ingredients at the description box below. Okay, so the ingredients are salt, potatoes, rice, olive oil, some parmesan cheese, the mussel himself, fresh tomatoes and onion. I'm also going to be using parsley for this. Okay, so what you need to do is to clean your mussel and open them. Like for me, I allow them to boil for 3 minutes. I allow them to stay over the heat for 3 minutes for them to be able to open by themselves. But you don't have to go through this process if you know how to open mussels. So I'm going to go ahead now to open the remaining mussels that I'm using. So after I'm done doing that, on my casserole, I'm going to add extra virgin of olive oil. And my heat is already preheated. I preheated it at 180 degrees. So after adding the oil, I'm going to go ahead now to add the potatoes inside the casserole. So after the potatoes inside the casserole, I'm going to throw in onion, I'm going to add some parsley. I'm using frozen one, you can use fresh one. After adding the parsley, I'm going to add some salt. Then I will start adding the mussel inside them. So go ahead and add as much mussel as you can. Like go ahead and add more. So after adding the mussel now, I'm going to go ahead and spoon rice. Make sure that the rice are mainly on top of the mussel, okay? And you can add as much as you can because I actually added more of the camera after adding the rice. So I added more and filled them up with rice. So when I'm done with the rice, I'm going to go in with the cheese now. I'm using parmesan cheese. So make sure you are generous with the cheese, okay? Just make sure that every bit of the mussel has some cheese in them. I use about 100 grams of cheese to do this. So when after adding this cheese, I'm going to go ahead now to add another parsley leaf into the casserole. Then I'm going to go in with the potatoes one more time. So when I'm done with the potato, I'm going to go in with the onion once again. Then some salt. Another parmesan. Now I'm going to slice that tomatoes you saw there into, I'm using cherry tomatoes. Just slice them in two, and I'm going to add them on top of the potatoes. So after adding the potatoes, I'm going to go ahead to add some water, extra virgin of olive oil. After the oil, now I'm going to add water, like fresh water, and you need to add the water and make sure that the water is at the same level with the food into the casserole. Like you can see the water, okay? So now I'm going to add this in a preheated oven. Make sure that your oven is hot, okay? So I'm going to add them to the oven and allow them to cook for 40 minutes or more or less. So for the remaining mussels that you saw, I'm adding garlic inside them. This is a completely another recipe on how to use your mussels. So I will make sure that garlic goes into each of the open mussels there. Then I'm going to add some cheese inside, and I'm also going to be adding some breadcrumbs inside. Then I will bake them in the oven for 10 minutes. So that is what I'm doing with this one here. Like I said, I use garlic, cheese, and breadcrumbs for this. And allow them to cook in the oven for 10 minutes. Then you remove them. And lastly, make sure you add your extra virgin of olive oil. So here is this, the one I cooked is 10 minutes. I took them out of the oven. They are cooked, and this is very delicious. It's another way to have your mussel. So here is after 40 minutes, the water is dry, and make sure that the rice is cooked before you take them out. So make sure you taste them. So this is the recipe, guys. If you can't try it, this is a traditional food from South Italy, mainly from Puglia. It's very, very delicious, guys. You need to give it a try. Trust me, you are going to love it. It's one of my favorite food, like traditional food of Italy. So I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share this video, and make it, and come and give me feedback on what you think about them. Thank you for watching, and buon appetito. Ciao.